Are you planning to travel back to the Philippines? Or this is your first time to travel to the Philippines and you are from another nationality? You want to know the answers to the frequently asked questions? Watch this video and find out. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Jamey Iris and my channel is named Jamey Iris Talk TV, wherein we discuss different topics that can be very helpful to you, especially if you're traveling back to the Philippines. This is a special episode that we will be starting and launching today. A lot of our subscribers who are from another nationality and speak only the English language are requesting for me to create videos in English. So I've heard your request and we will now be starting different episodes that are now in the English language. Fellow Filipinos, if you are watching this video and you might be thinking, oh no, Miss Jamey, will you not be creating videos that are in Tagalog? I'm still creating videos in Tagalog. So we will create different videos. So some will be in English and others will always be in Tagalog. So our Tagalog videos will always be there. That is for you. So mga kabayan, please watch our Tagalog videos if you want Tagalog language. While on the other hand, of course, for our subscribers who are from other countries, so I hope this video will help you. And at the same time, should you have some questions at the end of the video, please don't hesitate. Write it down on the comment box so that I could assist you. Oh, by the way, if this is your first time to watch this channel, I'm inviting you to please subscribe to my channel and at the same time, smash that notification bell so that at least you'll get updated every time I have a new video regarding updates or tutorials. So, what is this episode all about? Most of the time, a lot of our viewers have a lot of questions regarding some protocols that we have here in the Philippines, and protocols here in the Philippines keeps on changing very fast. So again, what I simply would be doing is answering question as per the day that I received it or the week that I received it. And please keep yourself updated, because especially when the time comes that, you know, we allow foreign tourists to our country, then looking forward that at least you will have an idea and who among the foreigners or foreign nationals are allowed to enter the Philippines. At this point in time, only those that have existing long-term visa are allowed to enter the Philippines. So how about foreign nationals? So again, the travel restrictions for foreign tourists are still in place. So when it comes to allowing foreign tourists to visit the country, so it's still temporarily on hold simply because of the high cases of COVID-19 that we have in our country. So looking forward in the coming months, mid-February or March, things will change, and hoping they will again consider what they have considered last November in allowing foreign tourists back in our country. So anyway, I'll keep you updated about it. For the meantime, let me update you with the recent updates and answers to the questions of our viewers who left their questions in the comment boxes. And if you are one of those who left your comments in the comment boxes, so I'll try my best to give you the answers to your questions. And just in case I'm not able to answer it from this video, please just take a look from your comment boxes if I was able to answer it already. If not, please take a look at my other videos so that at least you can check if I answered your question. So again, if you, for example, leave your question in English, I answer that in English. And if again, some of my fellow Filipinos ask questions in Tagalog, I answer them also in Tagalog. So again, if you have further questions aside from the answers that I will be giving from this video, please feel free, drop it down or type it down on our comment box. So anyway, everyone, so let us start answering some of your questions. And of course, I simply want to welcome back all the subscribers who are consistently watching our channel every day. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate it. So with that, let us just take a look. And I always call, oh, by the way, for our foreign national subscribers, so I believe you know that already. If not, I usually call Filipinos kabayan. So it's like another term in Tagalog, but the term means fellow man in the English language. And of course, I always say friends or kaibigan. So that's kabayan and kaibigan. It means fellow men and friends. So fellow men and friends, welcome to my channel, and let us now start answering questions from you. Now, before we begin answering, so let us just read some appreciation messages from some of our viewers, and shout out to Mary Jane. She said, much thanks for the information, Jamie. God bless us always and keep safe. And from Geraldine Argo, she said, thanks for the info, ma'am. You are most welcome, Mary Jane and Geraldine. I am simply so glad to help. And thank you for always watching my channel. And two, the following, we have Nancy Magno. So Nancy Magno had mentioned, thanks again, Miss Jamie, for a new info. God bless, watching from the UAE. From Janet Newcombi, she said, thank you for the update. And from Hyra Makasusa, she said, God bless you and thank you, ma'am, for the continuous update. You are most welcome, Nancy, Janet, and Hyra. And I simply want to say I'm glad to help, and thank you so much for the support and always watching my video updates and video. From Georgia Santos, what about the traveler fully vaccinated with a booster shot? They really need do they really need RT-PCR test and quarantine? Hi, George. So again, if you are traveling from either the yellow country or the red country, yes, you still have to do the swab testing in the quarantine hotel. And then after that, that's the only time that you can complete the home quarantine. However, as per the latest IATF protocol for January 16 to 31, 2022, anyone who will be flying from the green list countries, and if you're fully vaccinated, you can go home straight from the airport. No need for a hotel quarantine and RT-PCR test. However, you have to complete at least 7 days quarantine in your own home. So I hope that's clear. And again, you were not able to mention what country are you coming from or you're traveling from. So let me know so that I can tell you. From Jared Taiko said, hello, Miss Jamie. How do we arrange a swab test and payment upon arrival in Cebu? So, Jared, how do you usually arrange it? So, what you will be doing, since now in Cebu, you have to complete a One Health Pass. So, if you are a non-OFW, and as a non-OFW, you simply have to complete the One Health Pass, and from there, you will have to choose while you are actually registering which swab test provider would you like to be availing the swab test from. So if you, for example, have chosen CanLab, then while you are processing and registering from the One Health Pass, at the end, when you get the QR code, you will also be prompted to pay for the swab test. You can either pay it online or in the airport. So it's up to you. So it's automatic. So you don't have to fill up or complete 2 forms. Only 1 form now can be completed. Prior, like previous years, so you are like early 2021, you have to fill up like 2 forms. 1 for the swab testing, 1 for the hotel, and other information about arriving passengers. But now, at least 1 form can be completed, and that is the One Health Pass. So again, you have the option to either pay it online or pay it in the airport. So whichever you prefer. So if you prefer to pay it in the airport, you will have to get the transaction details or transaction number from your OHP or One Health Pass. Thank you, George, and thank you, Jared. From Rachel Maria Tupaz, she said, "Hi, Jamie. I hope you will have a video regarding the procedures or policies whenever an OFW in hotel quarantine was tested positive during the swab test day." Hi, Rachel. Thank you so much for that great suggestion. I did actually mention, well, just an overview about it during my other two videos, or the two latest videos that I had just uploaded about the red and green list countries as per the latest protocol from January 16 to January 16 to 31, 2022. However, let us just take a look. Let me just gather more information about it, especially with the new protocols in place. I will definitely prepare one. From LU, she said, "Hi, what's the protocol for unvaccinated former Filipinos?" She grew up in the Philippines. However, she's now a US citizen. So the protocols are as follows. So if you're unvaccinated, you still can travel to the Philippines. That is fine. The only thing is, you will have to have longer quarantine period compared to the fully vaccinated. So you're from the US, it's a yellow list country. So instead of having only a 6-day quarantine period, having your swab test on the 5th day, your quarantine period will be at least 8 days, and then the swab testing will be on the 7th day. So after you have received your negative RT-PCR test from the hotel on the 8th day, so looking forward that you will go home with your family, but you still have to complete the home quarantine with a total of 14 days. So it's a combination of the hotel quarantine and home quarantine with a total of 14 days, counting or starting counting from your date of arrival, which will be your day. The only thing, LU, at this point in time, you have to choose another airlines other than the Philippine Airlines, because they have supported the no vaccination, no ride policy. So they will not be actually accepting passengers who are not vaccinated unless, from my latest update, we have mentioned who are the passengers that they will be allowing to actually board their aircraft. Thank you, Rachela and LU. From Jam Orino. Hi, Miss Jamie. I would like to ask, when is the best time to get my RT-PCR test? I'm leaving the UK on the 27th January, and my departure in Manila is on the 28th at 11:55 a.m. I am holding a British passport only. I am transiting in Zurich and Bangkok po. Is that allowed? Thank you very much, Miss Jamie. Hopefully you can help po. God bless you. Okay, Jam. So you will be leaving on the 27th. UK. And then your departure in Manila. Okay, Jam, I am just reading it all over again. So you said you will be leaving, and you will be leaving from the UK on the 27th, right? So if it's on the 27th, do you mean that your arrival in Manila is on the 28th at 11:55 a.m.? Did I get that correctly? Okay, so let us just say you'll be leaving the UK on the 27th. So let me know what time will you be leaving the UK, because it's the RT-PCR test is hour sensitive. So let us just say 27 January, you'll be leaving around 11 a.m. Now, if your flight is 11 a.m. January 27, so let's count 2 days, but we'll base it from the hour time. So 27, 26, 25th. So on the 25th, you can have your swab test or your RT-PCR test 11 a.m. onwards. So when I say onwards, it could be 12 noon, 3 p.m., 5 p.m., or even in the evening. Just make sure that from the swab test provider that they are clear that you will need the result for your travel, and you must get the result before you actually fly. Okay, so that is the time that you have to get your swab test result. The requirement within 48 hours before your flight, it's only counting your departure time, not your travel time back to the Philippines. So again, we just counted within 48 hours before your departure from the United Kingdom. So I hope that helps, Jam. Should you have some questions or further questions, please do let me know. You are most welcome and God bless you too. From Roldan Caperocho. Hi, Jamie. Just keep on giving us all the updates regarding the travel restrictions. I'm one of those who are conveying information from your uploaded videos. Well done. Thank you so much, Roldan, for the encouraging words, and thank you for giving me the confirmation of that the information that I'm providing you are definitely helpful, and that's something that you actually would want to keep on receiving. So I'll definitely do that so I could help all of you be updated and be kept informed. And God bless you too. From Benito C. Philippines is 16 hours ahead of the USA as of now. So please illustrate when do you do the 48 hours RT-PCR test and when do you apply for the one health pass? Please give an example to make it clear. Thanks. Okay, Benita, so this is what we'll do. Let's talk about this too. So RT-PCR test, and then we also have a One Health Pass. For the RT-PCR test, let's talk about that. With the new IATF protocol, so it should be within 48 hours before your flight. So let us just say your flight is January 29. So January 29, 11 a.m. So if your flight is January 29, 11 a.m., then you can take your RT-PCR test 48 hours equivalent to 2 days, but we have to be very particular with the time, just like from the example that I had given a while ago. So if it's 29, 28, 27. So January 27, 11 a.m. onwards is when you can actually take your RT-PCR test result. Onwards, will be 12 noon, 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. So as long as, the swab test provider can guarantee that by the time that you got your swab test result, you can get the results on time for your flight. Okay, so that is very important. Please do not, get your RT-PCR test taken earlier than January 27, 11 a.m. Okay, the flight time is just an example. So if your flight time is 11 a.m., please do not get the RT-PCR test earlier than 11 a.m. January 27 because that will be beyond 48 hours. Now, that's your question number one. Let's go to and proceed to question number two. Question number two will be about the One Health Pass. Now, the One Health Pass, you have to complete it again within 3 days before your arrival in the Philippines. So we will base it from your arrival date in the Philippines to ensure that it's valid. So let us just say, so you don't have an example here of, your actual time. So let me just have another example. Let us just, so if you left 29th, for example, let us just say you will be arriving on the 1st of February. No, we do have 31st, right? So let us just say you'll be arriving in the Philippines 31st of January. So 31st, we will count at 3 days. So we have 30th, we have 29th. Right? So 30th, 29th, 28th. So that's 3 days. So January 28th, Philippine time. So you have to just simply convert the time in the Philippines. So again, 16, you said 16 hours, right? I usually just use the, the international clock. So I could easily see, so what date is it? So once you see that it's already January 28th, Philippines, and then that's the time that you can start, registering for the One Health Pass. So again, it's within. So when you say within, you can register January 28th or January 29th. That is fine. So it is not hour sensitive, it's date sensitive. So that's the difference between the two. So you can definitely complete it within as long as it's before the actual date of time. It has 2 steps. So One Health Pass has 2 steps. So step number 1, 3 days before your arrival in the Philippines, you have to register for that. And then step number 2, you have to complete the electronic health declaration form or EHDC 24 hours before your flight. So again, you can complete the registration within, it could be 28, 29, okay? And then 30th, I suggest at least within 28 or 29. And then by the 30th, actually, you can complete the step number 2, which is the EHTC. And then from both steps, you can get the QR code, but use the latest QR code if ever you have some updates that you have inputted in the EHTC. That will be the one used in the airport, and you have to show the airport staff. I hope that's clear. Should you have some further questions, please let me know. For Charles staff, the question of Charles staff is, what is the maximum kilos for a luggage for a domestic flight in the Philippines? Now, you mentioned Philippine Airlines. Now, for Philippine Airlines, depends what class will you be flying with. Is it economy? Is it domestic? So that will vary. So let's take a look. So if we have I hope it will clarify and mention also, if you tested positive from a yellow list, what will happen and how long the additional days that you need to undergo. I also want to ask if how many days you need to add up if you tested positive in the hotel quarantine. Let me give you the answer. Here is the updated isolation. Here's the updated isolation period. If ever you tested positive from your swab test, whatever country you are traveling from, yellow, green, or red. Now, probable case is if you have mild symptoms, if you're fully vaccinated, you will have 7 days, or you will have to stay isolated 7 days from the onset of your symptoms. If you're partially vaccinated or unvaccinated, you have to stay in the isolation hotel for 10 more days from the onset of symptoms. However, if you're asymptomatic, not showing any symptoms at all, if you're fully vaccinated, 7 days from the positive test and 10 days from the positive test if you're partially vaccinated or unvaccinated. However, if your symptoms are more than mild, it's moderate, then automatically this will be 10 days from onset of symptoms regardless of your vaccination status. Now, for severe and critical case, regardless of vaccination status, 21 days from the onset of symptoms. For anyone who's immunocompromised, regardless of the vaccination status, it will be 21 days from the onset of symptoms with a negative repeat of RT-PCR test. Now, how about for those who are the close contact? For anyone who had close contact, or if you became, if you become a close contact, then therefore you have to isolate or quarantine for 5 days for fully vaccinated and quarantine for 14 days for partially or unvaccinated. So continuous symptom monitoring up to 14 days, strict adherence to MPH. So hoping, Charles, that those information had helped you. Should you have further questions, just let me know. With that, everyone, I simply want to say thank you for watching this first episode that we have for all of you. And should you have some questions, please let me know so that we could help address that. So everyone, again, if you find this video very helpful, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And at the same time, I simply want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. This is Jamey Iris of Jamey Iris Talk TV, simply saying God bless and stay safe, everyone. See you.